G'day, mate, and welcome back to Factorio with me, Jay. We're just on the solar train. Just real quick, just one little job to do, and that is decommission, fully decommission Solar 2. We haven't. Still ahead of us somewhere. Fully decommission Solar 2 in favour of Solar number 3. We're still waiting on one damn solar panel to be placed. Because we have a very large shortage of actual solar panels, to be perfectly honest. Let's just build our way through. It's funny, I'm gonna rip up all these solar panels to run all the way up here to place one solar panel. To back out. Oh, I forgot to grab that. I can't reach it. Years ago. 2 solar panels there. Okay, we need that. Plus we need that. Really? Can I reach? Oh, it's alright. Base box will do it. We need that ripped up. And just in way over here. Because we need all of this ripped up. Including this belt full of landfill. I'll go do the outpost. Fill inventory with stone. Come on, bots. Get that done. Again, fill inventory with 4 stone. There is 250 Logibots in the network. Good. Logibots can have that, and that. And hell, they can even have the undergrounds, even though I'm probably going to need them at a later stage. Auto trash all the wood. Power poles. What else can we trash? $1.1k wood. Okay. There's a fair bit to trash. That's alright. We've got one of these wagons. Okay. Same time we can trash that, we can trash that, we can trash that. That can all go away. That can go away. That can go away. That can go away. I didn't realise there was quite so much in storage. It looks like I actually trashed my own construction robots. Yeah, I did. Good trick, JD. Have the beacons. The beacons can all end up back at me at the other end. That's a lot of landfill. Actually, let's do that. Seems like a little bit more logical way of doing things. And now that Logibots are handling it, have those back. We'll pick that up. I'll actually pick up all those robots. That's a great sign when none of the robots take off. Yeah, undemolish all of this. Re-demolish all this. So that way my bots take care of it. Put a single substation down. Because I need this empty. Like ASAP. We want that gone. We want that gone. Steel chest will do. Just pick the whole lot up and dump it now. Rip that up so it's complete. And then we're going to put down just one of these blueprints. Alright. And I know I promised a lab build, and we will do the lab build. I just want... No, I don't want... I need to have this finished. Through... Through... Right, so that's all the solar done. Go here, grab a ton of accumulators. Unfortunately, I'm going to build myself in, so I'm going to strip those out. One left, okay, we need more accumulators. Come on, out of the way. This built first. Get that bit done. Get that bit done. Build that back out. Solar panels there. Accumulator there. Solar panels back out. I don't have quite enough range. Oh, there's one there in the middle. Oh. Okay, now that's built. Now that's built. Oh, bugger. I need that row report. No, it's gone. It's gone. Right, we're going to send you off to Solar 3. And we're going to take the long route. I'm running it. Because I want every one of these row reports across the bottom gone. That's the last connection from Solar 2 to Solar 3. I built a robot bridge, so to speak. Take all the robots from one network to the next. I figured it was probably quicker than doing just about anything else. Maybe not quicker, maybe easier because I'm lazy. Alright, so that officially marks the point where we go from the old network to the new network. As we can. And did we deconstruct that all? I think I left that chest there. Really? Oh, there it is. 3.9k landfill. Yeah, that's going to cause me problems. So I was running around with all these materials. Because I've lost all my bots because I wouldn't play stuff. Alright. So that brings us to the new solar. Which hopefully has a heap of robots in storage. So we want that, we want to request in those, and then request in those. And so simple stuff instead of there. Which will just top up with any robots that accidentally end up in storage will get shoved nice and neatly crap, there's all sorts of shit in storage. Alright, nice and neatly back in the robot network. We want to call you back because I really love a ride home. What don't I want? I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. Nor do I want that. Don't need so many of those. Don't need extra belt. Hell, even the beacons can go away. Let's uncap that. I can just store anything. Stone can go away, that can go away. Jump in the train. Oh, here come my robots. Hopefully the train doesn't take off before they get here. It's really about all I can trim without stuff coming back to me. That's full of an assortment of trash. Alright, so we're going to go back to Solar Base 3. And yes, I've already blueprinted down just a few more robot, solar stamps, because there's quite a few to go still. Zoom out, look for the robots to take. Watch the FPS tank. Do not do this at home. Oh, back. Back. It's back there. There we go. Stack of robots. Let's run over here. Let's auto trash all of those. Let's pull all that stone out, turn it into landfill. Fill that up with landfill. And carry all of it. Just is good enough. Okay. Back to solar base. Empty out our inventory. Have the bots auto sort it. Fix it up for us. And then we'll work on our lab build. Because really, labs... I always feel like I'm forgetting something. But I actually think labs is it. Once labs are done, we're done. I think. Auto trash all of those. Then we'll just have the ones we want back. That can come out of auto trash. Run across the tracks and hope for the best. Good. Yeah, we could do with more iron. Well, we could do with more steel. But they're coming from iron 1 and steel 1. And steel 1 is drying up. And iron 1 is just slow. Yeah, short of speed modulating, there's not a lot I can do about iron 1. Okay, let's run across here to our path. Down our path. We have one of these builds, which is basically the blueprint I want to use. Just small tweaks. Small tweaks for UPS efficiency. Okay, so labs are one of the peculiar things. Because they don't actually have an output, in some respects it makes them a lot easier. Other respects it makes it a lot harder. Okay, so we're going to go belt. Belt. Now we do have to get all 7 sciences, right? 3, 6, 7 sciences into this build. I'm going to make things share belts, obviously. And we want to use as many belt stubs as possible. Because science is actually a really slow moving item. Really, really slow moving. Bump, bump, bump. So then we need the same at the bottom. One side, that side. That goes there. That goes further forward. And that becomes our blueprint. So let's get rid of that. Let's grab just the internal guts actually. And it should tile 100%. Beautifully. I love it when things just work. Wish I knew why my bots weren't doing stuff, but you know. I'm imagining that I've left bots somewhere and they haven't caught back up to me yet. And I'm really tempted to take off my roboports just so I get fresh robots. But that's our science build. Now, our science build, we've got we've got I just realised my mic was probably too far away, and the first half of the episode's been shit. I apologise. Actually, it's going to be basically almost the whole episode, but so 52 labs does 2,400. 52 labs does 2,400 science. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So 54 labs does 2.4k science. So we actually need 65 labs worth. All right. And the way I think I'm going to do it is we're going to take that, we're going to put that there, we're going to give it a lab-like icon. And I think the jury's still out, but I think what we'll actually do is we'll build 54 labs in a row, and then we'll do 52 labs in a row, and then the other 13 sort of beside it. This is the excess, and we're going to assume we're going to bring in all the science as 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Oh shit. Go lower. We're just going to assume that we're going to bring in the other. What is it? So it's only 3k. So we're going to have a 2.4 blue belts worth, and the rest being 800 on a separate belt. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, water, make sure that that's put down complete. That's 24. Technically, I actually have to go into power every second one. No, of course not. Power won't stretch that far. Alright, so again we need landfill out here. And I destroyed that chest with landfill in it, didn't I? Yeah. Make that a 1500. Come on, Logibots. As long as we're actually short of landfill at main base, we just need somebody to bring it out to us. Now, of course, I won't have nearly enough this many labs built, but that sort of doesn't matter at this stage. Wow, bots are still doing this. Oh, hang on. Oh, really? I must have separated the robot network at some stage accidentally. Those bots are doing that relatively efficiently. I need the woodlands gone so I can line up the next blueprint. Thank you. I really want that part done, to be honest, guys. That's 24, 25, 26, 27, 30. 33, 36, 39, 42, 45, 48, 51, 52. Done! See, problem solved. Put down that robo port. Put down that robo port. Alright, what's this robo port? Thank you. Put down that robo port. Put down that robo port. Come on, robots. Shooting out the trees, it's quicker. I can't get through. Massacring trees. Okay. So I need is that power there, and you're built. And then we can just keep building along. I will need a radar. About there, I guess. Nope. I'll need another radar. Let me through, robots. Okay, so after all of that, I then need another print, which is, what did I say, 13 long? 65, 52, yeah. 13th lab. So that becomes our completed science. Here, all the way out to here somewhere, plus this little short stump. And that's all our labs. So I guess the really, really hard part now is actually literally plumbing all this together. And now I can see how big the whole build scenario is. I actually think rather than trying to build it around the oil, which was the original plan, I'm still going to build it around the oil. I'm just going to pick the whole oil up and move the whole thing to... I don't know. Like, things become richer the further out. So I'm thinking maybe we build it here. We don't have any biters to contend with, so that's something. But these, like, this has all become builds, and we don't even have the correct amount of smelters yet. We've got one line of steel and one line of basically iron or copper. I already know steel we need like 13 belts worth, so we need 13 of these builds. So that's, you know, that's now from there to here. Iron plate and copper plate. Turn everything back on the calculator. Including rocket parts. Accumulators and blue circuits, even rocket fuel for the fun of it, batteries. So don't quote me on this because I might have left something accidentally turned off. Green circuits. We need 70 belts of copper and about the same out of iron. Now don't forget these do 4 belts worth. So it's 70s, 35, 13. So we still need about the same width. About here to here worth of iron, and then the same of copper, and then the same of steel. So, like, you know, almost... Oh, let's zoom in a notch or two. Basically, the majority of my screen, as is just smelting. On top of that is everything else. So, yeah, I do think it'd be wise to rearrange the whole base to a new location. And then we've still got to plug in all the mines to actually get the raw resources in. So, there you go. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it here. In the next couple of episodes, we'll start putting all the pieces of the puzzle together, so to speak. At the same time, check back in with the transitioning to the Megabase series, because hopefully I've caught up in that. And it will be doing, it will have done / be doing the exact same thing. Plugging all the builds together so they work together neatly and correctly and all sorts of that fun stuff. So, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Alright, bye!